Hello. So we got through kind of the hard things for commas. This is just commas for other uses. I'm going to go through it with you. Um, but most people already know these things, or it's a small mistake that they can easily make fix for next time. Okay. So quotation marks are used to show you, these are quotation marks to show real speech, right? Exactly word for word, right? So you use quotation marks when somebody is saying something directly. So, for example, let me see your driver's license, demanded the police officer. You should put a comma there. Okay. Inside. Here's another example. Did you realize, comma, quotation mark, she asked, that you were going 80 miles per hour? No, I exclaimed, comma, no. So we also need a comma before somebody speaks as well. So here it is, and here it is, right? Before they speak. And a comma never comes directly after a quotation mark. Okay. When quotations are not attributed to a particular person, commas may not be necessary. For example, pretty is as pretty does never made sense to me. You probably will never use that ever, but it is a rule, so now you know, right? But you will use this when you are quoting someone, either if you put a comma before the quotation mark or both cases, before the open quotation mark or before the closed quotation mark. Okay, that's just a review. So commas and addresses. Most people know this. We don't put commas before the zip code, but we do put a comma after the street and after the city. Okay, we have two examples. You can read them. Commas in dates. The comma goes after the number. Okay, if you don't have a day, you don't need to put a comma. Now, this people do get it confused about this. You should put a comma after the date. If you say on April 21st, 2012, comma, the contract will expire. Well, this was a while ago, right? The contract did expire because that's quite a while ago. Okay. So that's the only thing people have trouble with. If you're writing a sentence that begins with a date, put a comma after the date. Okay. Also, if you didn't put the year, if you just wrote on April 21st and you didn't have the year, you should still put a comma. Okay. All right. Commas with names. Put commas around the name of someone you are addressing. Don, I want you to come look at this. So this looks like it would be a quote, right? So it's kind of confusing, but um, yeah, an email, I suppose. Unfortunately, Marie, you need to finish the work by next week. I guess that's an email because you're not using quotes. Okay, and then commas with yes or no. Okay, so some people do make this mistake. It's very easy to fix. If you say, yes, put a comma. Yes, I believe you're right. Or no, I believe you are not right. I don't believe you're right. Okay, so put a comma with yes or no. So that's it. You do have to practice this. Some students go, oh, teacher, this was so easy. Well, just in case, okay? Now you know all those other common problems with commas, okay? So it's good to know, it's good to practice. Let's take a look at our handout. So it's pretty easy. Some of them might be correct or some of them might be incorrect. So let's go ahead and read the instructions and go over the example. So you need to edit the following sentences by adding commas where they are needed if they're incorrect. Rewrite the sentences below the first sentence, or if it's already correct, put a C. Okay, again, I like it when you write it in bold. It's easy for me to see. Please write a C or rewrite the sentence. So here's our example. This is the date one, right? So we just learned that you need to make sure with dates, we should have a comma here after the 12 and a comma here because it's the beginning of the sentence. So That's it. On August 12th, 2006, beachfront property was badly damaged by a fast-moving storm. Or on August 12th, 2006, beachfront property was badly damaged by a fast-moving storm. So it's the same. We need commas there. That's it. So we actually need to add 2 commas there. That's another thing. Just make sure that I think most of them are adding only 1 comma, but there may be, of course, like with addresses and things like that. So make sure that you're checking all the rules, not just one, because there may be more than one. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. That's it for commas. Congratulations. That was a really long chapter. But I think that it kind of ended on a nice, easy activity with some kind of common small mistakes. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.